sticking the bat out. Messina knocks it away, and that is a base hit. Any chance of picking up an out on that play?
Steal sign. I would suspect he's running here.
He is going, and Ortiz pounds a home run into right. The Red Sox lead 2-0. Upper tank. Off the bat of Ortiz, who gets his first ever hit against Messina and takes him out of the park. His 7th home run against Yankee pitching this season. Messina got ahead 0-2, trying to make that perfect pitch. Ortiz battled enough. And Ortiz has put the Red Sox on top here in the 4th.
The count back to where he got it, 3-2.
On 0-2, Millar strikes out. Messina gets his first strikeout of the night. You know I don't mean anything by it. Nixon grounds a base hit to the right of Soriano. And a good job by Rivera to go over and cut it off. 1 on, 1 out.
It started, for me, it was, you know, pitchers striking me out and pumping their fists and doing a dance on them.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, 1 out. 2 out. Let's go out. 2-2 on Kepler, and didn't look good on that swing. But David Ortiz did on this after a leadoff hit by Manny Ramirez. Ortiz on a 3-2 pitch has put Boston on top in the 4th inning of Game 1. World Championships, but none since they sold Ruth to the Yankees. All between 1903 and 1918. It's in foul ground, and it's Mirabelli who takes in out number 1. Rifle through your bag. On 2-1 with 1 out, nobody on. Williams reaches up, pops it into right, and Nixon is there for out number 2.
Before this game, I did not.
It's empty here in the 4th inning for the Yankees. To the shortstop, that's Garcia-Parra. Soft line drive, and that'll do it for the Yankees in the 4th. The Boston Red Sox carry a 2-run lead into the 5th inning of Game 1. Back after this from your local Fox station. Playing in these 2 games, and we'll see about Saturday. He's still groggy. Walker reaches out and pokes one down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is a foul ball. A foul ball called by Angel Hernandez, the right field umpire, and it kind of looked like a fan reached around that pole. And now the home plate umpire, Tim McClellan, is overruled and called it a home run. It's 3-0. And now Joe Torre will argue.
The question in my mind is, how can the home plate umpire overrule when the first base umpire can't do that?
Or the right field umpire.
Well, the right field umpire called it foul. So the first base umpire is the closest, the next closest. That's Angel Hernandez, the right field umpire, and now he's going to talk to the home plate umpire, Tim McClellan. As Terry Kraft, the first base umpire, the 3 of them convene.
Well, again, you've got 3 guys standing down that line. The right field umpire, Angel Hernandez, called it a foul ball. And as Tim said, the first base umpire.
Coat on it, or a hand on it, or a piece of clothing.
Miller goes the opposite way. Pretty well hit. Bernie Williams back on the run. What a catch. 1 out.
Was a misdirect there somewhere.
I don't think it hit the pole. I think it hit his hand. Now, whether it was fair or not, fair or foul, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think it hit the fan's hand.
And even if it hit the hand in front of the pole,
Yeah, you're right.
it's a fair ball.
That's right.
Here's one into right that's got a chance. At the wall, off the bat of Ramirez, a leap, and it's gone. A 2-homer inning for Boston, and they've doubled their lead. It's 4-0. A 3-homer game for the Red Sox against Messina, who gave up 21 during the regular season. Well, this is more like what people expected out of the Red Sox coming into the playoffs. This was a team that said, so with 2 out, nobody on, Ortiz, a swinging bunt, and Posada out to make the play. But 2 more runs for the Red Sox. The disputed home run for a single postseason. Nomar hit 4 in 1999. That's hard hit. And there's Walker to his left. Had to wait for Millar to get to the bag. 1 out. Let's go down to Kenny Albert.
All right, Joe.
On 1-1. Boone pops it up into left center. Kapler, who's taken the place of the injured Johnny Damon, makes the play. 2 out. Calvin Klein, I think he gets into the action. 2-1 pitch to the right side for Walker. And after his teammates tacked on 2 more, we move into the 6th inning, and Mike Messina back to the hill. This one's up the middle off the bat of Millar. Great range, good throw, but safe, as Nick Johnson could not dig it out.
One of the 2 would enter the game. One would and could enter the game.
Nixon pops it up on the infield for Jeter. 1 on, 1 out. Own the ball any better, considering what he did in that game 2 against Minnesota. Jeter can't get to it. To his right, Mirabelli is on, and it's 2 on with 1 out for Boston here in the 6th.
It appeared to me that Derek Jeter dived.
Something like that happens.
Kapler now is 0 for 2 tonight. He bats with 2 on and 1 out. Got that off the end of the bat. Bernie Williams falls in out number 2. Runners hold. It's 1st and 2nd, 2 out. Let's check in again with Genie from Heredia. As we mentioned earlier, Chris Hammond has been left off this ALCS roster, and the 2 lefties in the bullpen for the Yankees were added very late. 0-2 pitch. Nick Johnson cradles it and decides finally to take it himself. That'll do it for the Red Sox. They strand 2. They have left 6. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 4-0 ball.
51 to big shot.
That's off the end of the bat, shallow center. Kapler coming on. 1 out. Let's check in with Kenny Albert, who is
Policy.
Yeah. Not so sure it was true. 1-2 pitch.
Because we all know it is the policy.
With 2 out, nobody on.
Classic.
Jeter will to third, caught by Miller.